Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati.
This is always a game of consequence.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. That's Valverde. Some good work on the right flank here. Valverde with the cross. Al Kubasi can get it clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's played forward. Koundé attempts a clearance. Now it's Ferran Torres. Tries a measured ball. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And he cuts out the supply. Kubasi. And it's gone back to the keeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Howson. Camavinga. Tchouameni. Howson. Aim forwards. And he welcomes it in. Nice interception, well timed. Over to the left. Balde. Good play on the left-hand side here. Rashford. Rashford in acres of space out wide. And he's there to clear it. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. De Jong. Kubasi. How Kubasi, gently done. Oh, perfectly measured that. Yamal stood his ground strongly. Now it's Rashford! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there. That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Eder Militao moved on forwards. And here's Mbappe. Goulet chips it through. There's the shot! Volleyed effort.
Ah, that's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go with it.
Up he goes! Oh, denying brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has been knocked clear. Pedri forwards and with intent. And that could set him on his way. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Get a throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. Fermin, that's an imaginative pass. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Camavinga. Played towards the other side. Valverde is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Goes down, but nothing given. Eder Militao. Vinicius Junior. Rashford. Fermin. Played through for the wide man. It's been a pretty frantic start. A lot of front foot pressing. Howson. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Kubasu. Balde shifted upfield. Fermin. De Jong. Ferran Torres. Out towards the flank. Rashford. Rashford made out to the left flank. De Jong. Great defending, strong and determined.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Howson. And back to the goalkeeper. Eder Militao. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Ferran Torres. Howson with a definite foul there. Eder Militao clears it away. It's Rashford! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Well-timed, excellent interception. De Jong. Pedri. Fermin. Valde. Rashford. That's very neat. Rashford. Howson getting this one clear. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Rashford. Mbappe. Eder Militao. Valverde. Ambitious ball here. Nicely worked. Chesney claims comfortably. Kubasi. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. They've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Now, what about a counter-attack? He's found a way through. Now it's Yamal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Surely now! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And it's Bellingham. And it's been played through. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good take in a good area. And that has been clubbed away. And the shot!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Tchouaméni is offering a right smile there.
It's been taken short.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Valverde.
Oh, smashing header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
That has been knocked clear. Balde. The most accurate pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Nice looking ball. Dink through. That's a fabulous ball. Lofted in.
Bellingham. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Looks to the other side. Valverde. Nice control. Tchouaméni. Ferran Torres did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well, they could break here. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Fermin, that's a delicate pass. Header! Camavinga.
lovely ball and a real chance now. And it's Pedri. Pedri. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. It's anyone's ball now. Camavinga. Flipped into space. Koundé. De Jong. Over to the left. Valde. Rashford. Eder Militao gets across to intercept that. Vinicius Junior. Howson. Eder Militao. Howson. Chouameni. And it's Arda Güler. And here's Bellingham. That's a nicely weighted pass. It'll be a throw-in. Valverde. He is just caressing the ball. Valverde crosses. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rashford. Decent progress down the left. Valde. Lopez. Now it's Yamal. And it's Pedri. And a chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Howson, gently done. Well, played right into his path. Bellingham. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Yamal. De Jong. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Valverde. Oh, that's nice. Valverde. Yep, it's a corner. Kubasi getting this one clear. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Balde. He's in plenty of space here. Balde looking to hit the byline here. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, this is a good chance! Moved on forwards. Eder Militao. Güler. This looks promising. Vinicius Junior! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
it short. Arda Güler. And it's Valverde. Tchouaméni proves too strong. Koundé. Half an hour played now. Ferran Torres. Spread out to the left. Güler. Valverde. Now it's Güler. Valverde gently down. Valverde is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed.
Chance for a shot! Straight at the keeper.
Mbappe might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. De Jong. Ferran Torres. Does really well to win the ball there. Howson. Tchouaméni. Out to the left it goes. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Pedri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And back to the keeper they go. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ferran Torres. Camavinga. Pedri. Koundé have it back and can go again. And it's Balde. Can he finish? Howson tries to clear. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. And now the breakaway. Güler played out towards the right wing. Valverde. Oh, it's played into the area. And that has been cleared. Camavinga. Muscular approach does pay off here. Yamal aim forwards. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Eder Militao. And it's played forward. Kubasi. Lobbed in behind. Yamal, he's shifting through the gears here. Defending of the desperate variety. Eder Militao. Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Eder Militao attempts a clearance. And he's heaved it away. Do have a chance to counter here. Camavinga, over to the left. And here's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. Pedri wins the duel this time. Can he spark a counter here? Mbappe. Bellingham. Arda Güler. Real chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running back. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Eder Militao. And here's Ferran Torres. And it's Rashford. Pedri. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Cleared away. Pedri with the short one. Koundé making good progress on the right-hand side. Pedri. Pedri crosses. And he's there to clear it. Howson forwards and with intent. A heavy challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Ooh, can he get onto this? And it's Balde. Ferran Torres played out to the left flank. Oh, the clearance is short. Howson. Howson, he's gone direct here. And here's Bellingham. De Jong. And it's played forward. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Yamal. Fermin, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Eric Garcia cuts it out. Pedri. Now it's Lopez. Güler. And that could set him on his way. Oh, Red, nice interception. Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. Güler! Balde. Rashford. Eder Militao. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri cuts out the pass. Kubasi. Balde. Balde, he's on a run down the left wing. Balde charging forward down that flank. Rashford. Trossy. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mbappe carries the ball down the right. He is through here. Eric Garcia gets over and intercepts. Kubasi. Kubasi shifted upfield. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Szczesny sends that a long way. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
So here comes the substitution. De Jong. And it's Rashford. Balde. Rashford. Eder Militao. Howson. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Spread out to the left. Koundé. Here's Yamal.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Valverde. Valverde. So who's he picking out? Valverde with the cross. Pedri is there and he can get that clear. Bellingham tries to dink it through. Valverde crosses. And he's there to clear it. Valverde. Arda Güler. And that's a good... Goes for a shot! Has another go! There it is! The breakthrough strike!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
And here's Lewandowski. And they've got rid. And claimed it back swiftly. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Valverde. Now he's got space here. Valverde. That's good play. Time to deliver. Very nicely done. Aimed in towards the centre. And it's hoisted clear. Güler wins the duel this time. Yamal, aim forwards. Rashford. De Jong. Eric Garcia. And it's Lopez. Yamal. It's Lewandowski! Oh, split-second reaction.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pedri. Koundé. Pedri. Kubasi. Yamal knocks it out wide. Eder Militao gets it away. Vinicius Junior. Eric Garcia. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Eric Garcia, gently done. And it's Rashford. Fermin. Out to the left it goes. He's in space and looking for options. There are a few waiting for it. Look, hits a shot! Pedri. Rashford. And here's De Jong. Howson with the clearance.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Howson. Howson chooses to go cross-field. Fermin. He can run onto that. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Yamal's cross. Eder Militao gets it away. And he thumps it clear. Yamal.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Camavinga. That's a throw. De Jong. And it's Arda Güler. And here's Bellingham. Valverde played with finesse. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Balde done delicately. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Over to the left. Rashford. Balde. That is lovely. Plenty waiting in the middle. Lopez. Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Balde puts across him. Howson attempts a clearance. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Climbs up big! It's a loose ball. Yamal is having a shot! Decent hit and on target. Valverde. Güler, and he goes cross-field. And it's been given away. Koundé. Barcelona going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Kubasi. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Balde, and that's aimed into the middle. Here's a corner. with nicely by the defence. Koundé. Yamal. That's tidy. And it's hoisted clear. And they've got a throw. Barcelona are making a change now. And it's Balde. Rashford. Now then, the ball's come loose.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might...
Great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bellingham tries to clear. Moved on forwards. Mbappe. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe! De Jong. Strong running down that left flank. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Howson. Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's a good run down the left. Rashford. And here's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the empty zone.
And it's played forward. Valverde. And here's Bellingham. He's got away. Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played out to the right. Valverde. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Pedri forwards and with intent. Now it's Rashford. Oh, nice touch. Balde crosses it in. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Pedri. Valverde clears it away. Now it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Great defending, strong and determined. Howson played over towards the opposite flank. Goulart given the lift of his goal. And here's Mbappe. Goulart. And he shoots! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's been slipped through. Nice physical challenge. Howson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Out to the right. Valverde. Chesney, long ball by the goalkeeper. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Kubasi gets it away. And it's Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni. Out to the left it goes. So it's going to be another corner. Goulart plays it short. Camavinga. And here's Bellingham. Camavinga. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Wins the duel this time. Oh, real chance to break. Lewandowski, oh, good spread. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Serves up across. Eder Militao. Howson played out towards the right wing. It's just beyond his reach. And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo played out to the left flank. Rashford with the cross. And he's there to clear it. Camavinga, aim forwards. Oh, that's a nice ball. That pass has been well intercepted. De Jong. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Rashford. Dani Olmo. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
succumbs to the pressure. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Of the highest order. Barcelona are back in business. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Barcelona really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Should have put that away.
De Jong has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been...
It's Lewandowski! And no, he couldn't find the finish. And reclaimed it in a trice. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni. Who saw this coming? Barcelona are taking this the full distance. Terrific stuff. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Dani Olmo, and it's Pedri. Lovely bit of skill. Pedri, and he decides a mighty effort. He can get that clear. De Jong. Oh, sweet feet. Chance to play it in. Now it's Rashford. Rashford crosses, and the keeper beats it away. Back in once more.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support, and the chances gone a-begging.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Alaba gets rid without sophistication. Dani Olmo. Howson gently done. Valverde. Bellingham.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Alaba. And here's Vinicius Junior. And that was very necessary.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Vinicius Junior. Can he deliver?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Yamal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Valverde makes the interception.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Arda Güler. And here's Mbappe. Alaba.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Lewandowski. Goes for the shot! Keeper gets just about enough of it. Terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most...
Oh, smashing header! Dani Olmo gets good distance on it. Kunde. Pedri. Eric Garcia. Martin. Rashford. Dani Olmo. Rashford. And it's Lewandowski! Valverde. Hausen. Camavinga. Eder Militao looks to the other side. Alaba. And here's Vinicius Junior, and it's played into the middle. Al-Kubasi clears it away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
They'll have one final crack at it. Belly. Alaba shifted upfield. Mbappe. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Vinicius Junior spread out to the left. That's a cute ball. It's really well cleared. Hausen. Now it's Lewandowski. Caresses it through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Play cross-field, changing the point of attack.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
And here's Mbappe. Out to the right. Picks it up out wide. Martin gets it clear. And it's Bellingham. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Eder Militao played towards the other side.
Vinicius Junior looking here to chip it through. Defending of the desperate variety. Eder Militao. Now it's Rashford. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tries to cross. Gets his head on it! Howson with the clearance. Yamal. Bellingham. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Barcelona to make one last surge forward. Koundé. Mbappe. Howson. Camavinga. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
And it will be decided by the melodrama of penalties. Boy, you can feel the tension. So this one to set the tone. And he puts them one up.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Mbappe next in line, and here he is. Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Rashford is the second man to step up for his team. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior will take their second. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save. I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Goulet will take the third penalty. That's a good penalty.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Coolly into the bottom corner.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Three. And stepping up, the skipper. Great stop, and the keeper punches the air.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Szczesny must save it. Oh, he saved it!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. Ah, it's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he?
Szczesny obliged to stop this to keep them alive. Oh, brilliant! He had to save it, and he did. Martin is the second of the unscheduled takers. Top corner, brilliant penalty.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Lest you need reminding, miss this, and it is over. Saved! And there's your hero! Barcelona have won it by the barest of margins. Two sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball from the spot.